What if I told you that there was two things on carnivore that you actually want to add in? Not only that, you actually sort of want to supplement. Now, I usually wouldn't advocate for this. However, there are some people who just don't seem to heal as quickly on carnivore, like me, for instance. Now, if you haven't seen my blood work video, then I recommend you check that out because I explain actually how it literally improved my blood work. Now, there are actually two things that I did during this entire time, which really, I do think played a really important role when it comes to healing me quicker, especially when I was carnivore. The first one I am not endorsed by, and the second one I am endorsed by and I am affiliated with. Now, I obviously would like to be affiliated with the first one as well because I think that they both work very well and they're both very important. But regardless, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about it, and hopefully you'll be able to see just how well this stuff works. Now, the first thing is iodine, which actually I have explained in a previous video, and if you haven't checked that video out, then go check it out because it will explain it in detail. But to keep it really short, it is very important, especially when you're hypothyroid, which there's a very good chance that you are, and that has to do with all of the halides flying about. These are not ideal. Basically, the halides can be in a couple forms. It could be in fluoride, it could even be bromide in your chair, or it could be a whole lot of other things. Now, once again, I wouldn't really recommend these, and there's actually things that you can't really avoid. And in the process, if you don't already know, the thymus gland for some reason seems to shrink for everybody, and that's just a natural thing. No, that's not natural, I don't think, because I don't think that this stuff is supposed to happen, especially at this dramatic of a rate. Now, this is once again where we come to the importance of iodine, and I really do think that it's important because it is the regulator for all of those hormones in the cholesterol hormone synthesis cascade. Now, the second thing that I recommend is, once again, something that I actually am endorsed by and I am affiliated with because I literally did a blood work test. And when I did the blood work results myself and I actually saw a literal difference, not an insane difference, that really did make me question just how effective this stuff is. Now, this stuff is called cerule, and if you have heard of it, then great. And if you haven't heard of it, then now you're hearing of it now. If you are interested, please go check out my link in the description, but I'm going to be explaining a little bit about how this works as well. So first off, cerule is basically three things, main things anyways, that I use from cerule. First one is stem enhance, which basically allows for extra stem cells to be released, basically about 4 million or 25% extra of an increase. Now, that is actually very important when it comes to many things. And as you might have guessed, yes, it's why part of the reason anyways, my blood markers got so much better. And not only that, it actually managed to speed up my healing process, which even carnivore was doing at a exorbitantly slow rate. Because if you haven't heard in all of my previous videos over and over again how I kept talking about it, I've had acne on my chest, on my back, and basically on my face for like 2 years on carnivore, and it still hasn't gone away. And lo and behold, somehow cerule is actually managing to get rid of all that for me. So that's pretty impressive. The second thing that I use from cerule is not just stem enhance, it's something called Ssactive, which helps with problems in my case, very big problems. It really must have done a wonder because honestly, if you don't see my face right now, especially right here, there used to be one spot right here. Oh, maybe that hair is covering it. Yep. There, that spot, I don't know if you can still see that right now. That spot right there, that used to be way more red, and you can actually probably see in my previous videos if you want to go check it out about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't actually know when this video is going to be released, but regardless, it'll be about that time. And if you check about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, you would see that spot right there was there, and it was there for a very long time, and it was very annoying, and I didn't like it. And lo and behold, cerule manages to shrink that spot, and it's only been within like a week. And this is very interesting because I really do think that Ssactive is working because it is doing exactly as it is advertised from what I'm aware of, and it's decreasing the COX-2 pathways. Now, from my experience, this really did seem to work, and it really did work. So once again, I would really recommend, this is actually the third one that I'm coming to, something called plasma flow. Now, this basically just helps with the vascular system and actually making sure that there isn't fibrin deposits, which basically will hinder the vascular system from actually working in your capillaries. Once again, not really ideal. Now, yes, this is exactly where we come to. I would recommend you actually have plasma flow and stem enhance. If you do not have, like me, for instance, then I would probably recommend adding in Ssactive because this stuff for me personally, really did seem to work. And it's only been about 7 days, and it's done basically what it took carnivore 6 months to do, or maybe even 3 months to do. Regardless of how you want to quantify it, it is ridiculously faster. So I really do recommend this, and this is why I think that you should get it. Now, if you are interested in this stuff, then please click my link down below and use my link specifically, because I get free cerule product when you use my link. And that's actually the main reason why I want you to use my link, so I can get free cerule product for myself. That's actually the main reason. Thanks again for watching. If you found the video helpful and informative, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, because it really does help the channel grow. And if you're interested in seeing all of my videos ahead of time, click the join button down below, where you can see all of my videos ahead of time, as well as support me personally and grow this YouTube channel. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.